Hello, families, and welcome to Entrepreneurship. My name is Mrs. Poiser, and in this video, I'm going to be walking you through some of the things we're going to be learning throughout the course of this year. So here goes. First of all, the best way to contact me is via email. My two email addresses are listed here, either at stanfordct.gov or at the stanfordpublicschools.org email. My first initial is T, last name is Poiser. I am a 12-year business teacher. I've been teaching business now for 12 years. Here in the building at Westhill, I've been teaching business classes for 9 years. Entrepreneurship being my all-time favorite class to teach, actually. I'm currently working on an MBA focused in entrepreneurship. I have 3 more classes to go, and then I'll be all done. I'm a mom of 2, and some of my hobbies include spending time with my family, my friends, cooking, traveling, and just having new experiences. As far as our curriculum is concerned, I will actually make this slide deck available for you on your child's Google Classroom. So when you do get a chance, there'll be 2 links there waiting. The curriculum overview, and I'll just click really quick so that you can see what that looks like. And this basically is our breaks down for each unit what is covered for each unit in our class, and also what chapters from the text we're going to be using for those units. I'll just move this over here. And then the other link is a link to, The other link is a link to our syllabus, which is already on Google Classroom. All right. As far as how our curriculum progresses, the textbook, which is online and already is accessible by your child, we go through chapters 1 through to 12. And each chapter is always going to be associated with a series of experiential activities, chapter worksheets, quizzes, and this is all building a momentum for towards the end of the year. Each student is expected to create a business plan. We actually start doing work before the end of the year. They need to come up with a business idea, and then that idea is fleshed out in a business plan, first written, and then a PowerPoint slide deck. They will be presenting that in class in the form of a competition. And students who advance from the classroom round will advance to a citywide competition, which they will then compete between students from AITE and Stanford High. Students who advance from that round will then compete in the New York Metro Business Plan competition. With everything that's happening right now and during the pandemic, some of those competitions may change. Last year, we weren't able to actually participate. Last year, meaning this year, right before summer, we weren't able to participate because there were so many different moving parts and so many things happening. But we have participated in the past in New York City. As far as what competition is going to look like next year, we shall wait and see. Our class is in partnership with an organization called NIFTY, which stands for Network for Teaching Entrepreneurship. And NIFTY's basic mission is to provide programs to students to learn more about entrepreneurship and how to create their own destiny. I'll actually come back to this slide so that we can check out that little video that talks more about what the company does. These are just some resources that we're going to be using during class. So this is a picture of our text. From time to time, depending on what we're covering, we may watch Shark Tank. We definitely go through different articles. We'll have guest speakers. Guest speakers may be virtual this year, considering everything that is going on. Business coaching is also part of our curriculum, and we'll be using Google. We have started and we'll continue to use Google Classroom. Start with the end in mind. This is just a few pictures over the years that we've had from students who actually entered our competition. One year, this was about 7 or so years ago, Westhill actually walked away with not only first, not only second, but also third place against AITE, Stanford High, two high schools from Norwalk, and also Kobe Cathedral from Bridgeport. And there was one other school that I can't think of right now. And these pictures here were actually last year we competed in the New York Metro competition in New York City at Microsoft headquarters. That was also a great year. One of our teams were actually advanced to the second round. And we didn't make it to the final round, but we did pretty well. The students did pretty well. As far as Google Classroom, these are our codes. I believe as of right now, all students have already joined, but just in case, the codes will be here for you. And communication is posted on Google Stream Monday through to Friday for each of the different groups, depending on who's in class and who's home. All assignments in class will be posted on Google Classroom. I think I had a link. Thought I had a link here for Google Classroom. But the Google Classroom will be organized by the different chapters. And so whatever chapter we're covering at that point, the assignments will be listed on that chapter. And that's pretty much it for entrepreneurship. If you have any further questions at all, if you feel like you would want to somehow be a part of our class and be a guest speaker or be a business coach, please feel free to email me. Again, my email is tpoiser@stanfordct.gov. And I will end with this video here. Thank you. Be well.
Don't be afraid to close your eyes and dream, but then open your eyes and see. Most entrepreneurs are dreamers, and we dream big. We dream out of the box. And this is why I believe so much in Nifty. They help you to take your dreams to a reality. Nifty stands for the Network for Teaching Entrepreneurship. Nifty's been around for 28, almost 29 years. We developed the entrepreneurial mindset, the skills and behaviors needed to approach the world with an innovator's eye and a founder's grit. Nifty programs have reached nearly 600,000 young people since our founding in 1987. And we like to say that Nifty sets the stage for a more peaceful, profitable, and advanced future world.
A lot of my students are seeing career paths that they never considered before.
My favorite thing about Nifty is the opportunity that it gives us.
Nifty helps you develop the skills to become an entrepreneur.
I think Nifty teaches students how to not just look at the world as consumers, but as participants in the economy.
To say that Nifty has changed my life would be an understatement.
Students are excited to go to the Nifty classroom.
Nifty is an awesome program.
Nifty has changed my life.
Thank you to Nifty. It has changed my world.
The Nifty formula is a mix of integrated programs that provide the Nifty advantage to students from under-resourced communities. Our curriculum activates every student to explore entrepreneurship. Students gain industry exposure while creating full or abbreviated business plans. And each young entrepreneur crafts and delivers a pitch at a Nifty competition or expo event. In addition, Nifty provides support services including webinars, our alumni network, and volunteers from the business community. Plus, Nifty offers an unparalleled program of teacher training.
They provide me with the curriculum and all the support that I need.
Nifty absolutely was there every step of the way.
25 years in business. I owe so much of this to Nifty.
When we talk about 21st century skills, ways of thinking, ways of working, Nifty brings a competitive edge.
Before I started Nifty, I was different student. Without the NIFTY program, I wouldn't have had a focus.
The curriculum gives them such an authentic experience that they come away extremely prepared to actually go out and start getting their first jobs.
We call that the entrepreneurial generation that we're empowering. More than anything, I see we're building future leaders. When young people from under-resourced communities come into our program, they leave the world of what is and they enter the world of what can be. At the end of the day, that's what we're all about.
All right. I hope that gave you a little bit more understanding of what exactly it is that we do here in entrepreneurship. Again, my name is Mrs. Poyser, and this has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much.